Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wall Street Ray here for the weekly outlook. This will be a slightly amended version. It's gonna be pretty short. This is the Mother's Day edition. And I gotta make my runs, man. I still got places I gotta go all over the city. And if you know anything about Houston, you can be going far distances. So just with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing swiftly. The call is being recorded for anybody else that may be attending late or hopping on a little after the link was dropped. All right. So just started from the top real quick. AUD CAD, we did talk about this last week where the market did come up and take buy side liquidity. All right. And then we had a lower time frame hezzy crossover bearish, so the market did come push back up into the buy to sell candle. And as you can see, we are slowly starting to continue bearish. All right. I do anticipate that this price action will continue because although it is pushing down slowly, the overall order flow and supply is still being respected. So I would look for any slight retracements of some sort in order to get short on this particular pair and start targeting lower prices overall. On top of that, just with the market moving down slowly, although I do want to short, I will be aware that there's possibility that the market can indeed find some sort of bullishness. It may want to clear out a little more liquidity in order to have a big sell-off like we're anticipating. So I'm not taking that option off of the table completely. Ideally, I would like to short before that. But if the market does want to start the week off bullish, and we do come up and clear, 9075, right? If we can clear 9075 or 9076 around that area, I would be open to taking sales above that previous high right there, just because the lack of downside momentum is telling me that there is a potential for an ace entry rather than a hezzy crossover entry. All right. So moving on. Um, this trade is still valid, right? AUD USD, I am looking for 0.663. Obviously, you guys see the coordinates here. This is my option A setup. My option B setup would be if we were to go liquidate the highs, I would reassess and look to take shorts from the highs in that fresh buy side liquidity, all right? So far as my first entry option, I am looking at 0.663 with a 16 pip stop. Overall target 115 pips. If it goes further, so be it. But typically, me being an intraday trader, this is what I'm gonna be going for on AUD USD. All right. Again, moving swiftly as I do have some errands that I need to do. So far as family stuff for Mother's Day. AUD JPY. Not much to be honest. The market has been extremely bullish. I don't want to just sell just because I see this long wick and this, opportunity right here. But overall bullishness on the JPYs in general. So I don't want to, have my judgment clouded by, this large sell candle with that long wick. Over the week, if the market does get up into this area and start producing a valid reversal pattern, like above 104, maybe 104.5 in this area, that little pocket, maybe I'll entertain it. But at the current moment, I do anticipate more bullishness on AUD JPY, and it has less to do with AUD and more to do with JPY. Why I do believe that that'll continue bullish. All right. AUD CHF, similar to AUD USD. I do believe that this market will indeed continue bearish. We do have a hezzy crossover right here, bearish. All right. And here we do have an area of supply that has not been tapped into yet. So we have unmitigated area of supply above a pocket of internal range liquidity. All right. So that is exactly what it is that we look for our trade setups. On top of that, we do have sell side liquidity resting underneath the lows. So we do have some weak lows while we do have strong highs above. I'm very excited about taking this trade. This is just the type of trade setups that you love to see. They always end up playing out well. So only time will tell, but I do believe that we will get a push back up into, the 0.6005 area. We can get like above that point into this area here. Even if we can get to like 601, that would be great. But anything above 6005, I feel pretty comfortable taking. So, just execute off of this pocket of liquidity. It's only a 10 pip zone, so shouldn't be too difficult to find your entry there. But again, nice heavy crossover, break a structure, bearish sell side liquidity. That tells me that this area supply should pull the market back down. All right. I'm gonna go to our euro pairs real quick. Again, kind of staying away from JPYs. Not because I'm scared of them, because obviously, I caught this slipping for 270 pips, but just overall, not interested in the price action. If anything, maybe the market comes and clears these highs here, pushes up into this buy to sell region. And from there, maybe from 170 or a little bit lower, maybe 169.4. Maybe we can go bearish, but overall, I'm gonna be real patient on that. There's other pairs to trade, and if I have to execute on a JPY this week, I will. But typically, it's just not my, my go-to setups, right? Euro AUD. Okay, so Euro AUD is a interesting setup because I have two separate biases, right? I do believe that Euro AUD has the potential to go bullish from this point of entry down here, right? So if we can come down to this area or even a little bit below down here, I do believe that the market can go bullish, all right? However, if we can reach this point first, right, I do believe the market can sell off as well. So I'm really looking for the market to come up here, sell down to the possible buy, okay? But if the market comes down to this buy first, then there is no sell, okay? So the only way I take this sell is if the market can reach 1.636 before it comes down and clears this sell side liquidity at 627, right? So, this 6272 area where we have these equal lows, right? I want to sell before this area gets cleared out. Because once this area gets cleared out, the possibility for buys look real good to me because we had a low here, then we got a low here. So we got a strong low. We got a heavy crossover bullish. So this is the low making a new high. Then the market would be making a higher low, potentially taking us higher right there. All right. So this is a sell opportunity first, then a potential buy. But if we reach our buy zone first, then there is no sell. All right. Euro CAD. So clearly here we do have area hesitation. All right. Off of demand. Real easy to spot. So from here, I do want to see the market pull up. If we can get up into this high up here, I think that can provide some nice sell-off reactions. Okay. Again, we did clear buy side liquidity over to the left. So this does give us a higher probability of a decent sell-off, right? Once you clear these, weekly highs or even monthly highs, those are the areas where you want to start anticipating sales. So as you can see here, this high was made April 9th. So this would realistically be a monthly high that's made a month ago. So we did come and clear that out. With us coming in and clear that area out, again, I want to be mindful of the possibility of us taking sales to come down and target some sell side liquidity. Okay. Euro USD. Okay. If I was a swing trader, I wish I would have held this because that would have been a banger. But anyway, Overall, I think the market has a little more bullishness in it. I do believe it could sell off though. I do think we're gonna pop up a little higher this week. We have a possibility of respecting this high up here, or we have a possibility of, in my opinion, actually taking that high out ever so slightly and then dropping. But either way, I am anticipating some sort of bearishness this week. That kind of goes in alignment with AUD USD as well. So I would be keeping my eyes open for those potential setups right there. Okay. So either we pop up to this area of supply, or we slightly overshoot it, because with this wick, we can see there's not much strength in that supply. There's also like not nothing to the left that we actually sweep. So since there's nothing to the left that this high actually sweeps, there is a chance that there's still buy side liquidity. All right. So if there was a high like right here and the market took it out, then you could say, okay, it took liquidity. But the fact that it did not, there's a chance that the liquidity is still above it, meaning that the market wants to go back up. All right. uh Euro Chief, nothing there really, if I'm being honest. Euro GBP, nothing much here either. I'm leaning more towards the bear side, but I don't really see an entry that interests me. Okay. Overall, GBP USD. If y'all remember last week, we did discuss this sell coming from the lower time frame area of supply. I didn't think it was gonna go that low, to be honest, but it did. It went further than I anticipated it going. But maybe if you ate off that, just off the weekly outlook, may have had a good week on GU. Overall, I do believe GU has another bullish push in it. Then it could potentially return bearish. But for me personally, I'm gonna be eyeballing this region like right here where we got that sell before the buying take place, right around 2486 around this area. If we can get down to 1.2486, I want to take buys out of this level. Seeing that we did clear relative equal lows here, do have a slight area hesitation before we cross over bullish. If we can retrace back to this level, I'll be interested in taking buys. And seeing if we can come challenge these highs, and then maybe participating in some sales along with the rest of the USD crosses. Okay. Already went over EuroCAD, GCAD. Nothing much that I see initially right there. Nas. So just real quick, easy, buy to sell, right? So we have a bullish candle that ends up getting engulfed. We have a slight area of imbalance that's overlaying the buy to sell. So right here is where I would be looking to start taking trades. If we get like 18,217, right? So 18,217. Look to start taking sales, right? About a 35-point stop loss should keep you safe. And take it down to clear new lows for at least 3.5. Typically I go for 1 to 5s, but I've been opening myself up more to 1 to 4 and stuff like that. All right. But overall, look at 18,217 to take sales on Nas 100. All right. I think that will be a very good setup to take. Okay. Um, Nothing on USD CAD catching my attention. If y'all took gold with me last week, you should have been up a bag. Gold literally went up, 700 plus pips. So, congrats to you if you did end up taking that trade setup. It was sent into the TG community chat. You see strong hezzy clear as day right here. So we got a strong hezzy crossover. We got buy side liquidity. Market comes back into the sell to buy area and then takes off. So that was a nice continuation play, right? I'm more proud of the continuations than the reversals because the reversals are easier to spot, right? But if you can catch those continuations, it takes some real skill to identify those areas. So hats off to everybody that participated in that setup. Okay. Again, moving swiftly. So I got to make some moves. So if y'all catch the recording, y'all wonder why I'm moving at light speed. That's why. All right. So I did have this set up. I think we took this on a live call. My stop loss did get hit. This is why I have option 1 and option 2 setups now though. So if you guys aren't familiar with it, we got option A's. Option B would be the ace entry, where you would be in profit if you did take the option B. But overall, I do see this market continuing bullish. We do have a lot of upside potential, a lot of internal liquidity resting above here. I would like to see this market eventually get back above 1.931, just 1.93 in general. All right. So I'm expecting further bullishness on GA this week. All right. G Chef. This is a level that I was interested in watching. We have came and tested it a few times. I think there's a chance that we can go bullish this week. I'd rather take other trade setups, if I got the ability to. Um, Although I do believe we can go bullish, there is some things that I don't like about this trade or about this setup. So, if I got to choose, I'm going to choose bullish. However, if you got other trade setups to take, highly consider other ones because, it's not a textbook setup from what I can see. All right. GN, same thing. Not really any textbook setups there. Quick glance at USDs. We already looked at that. Not much popping off there. I'm expecting further bullishness to start the week. Maybe we could end bearish on a DXY. USD CHF still dropping. You guys ever, if you guys took that, this was sent into the chat as well. Consolidation, manipulation, continuation. So I do expect for this continuation to continue overall. All right. So yeah, that's about it. Take a quick peek at NZDs. Nothing much here. Well, got a little something there. NZD CAD, maybe if we can come up to 0.825, 0.825, we could possibly return bearish just due to the fact that this market made new highs and now it's giving us a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, so it made new highs, meaning we're in fresh buy side liquidity. Now the market is giving signs that it wants to return bearish, at least for now. Not saying that it has to stay that way forever, but just intraday setups, right? Think it can go bearish. NZD CHF. I wouldn't be surprised to see this here. So I would look for, 0.462 or 0.5462. All right, 0.5462. And get up there, I would definitely take that sell opportunity. Nice hezzy crossover. You could take it with about a 7-pip stop. Easily target, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 overall. All right. Yeah, you could target more than that, really. You target the lows, you'll be looking at about 1 to 9. Okay. So yeah, I would definitely take that setup just off of sheer risk to reward alone. Okay. But look, guys, overall, that was the lightning quick weekly outlook. Again, I got stuff to do, so sorry I didn't really take my time and be super casual like I usually am. But hopefully you guys do still get value from the weekly outlook, even though it was super fast, right? So with that, definitely be on the lookout for the recording. I'll drop it as soon as I can. And other than that, hopefully we have a super positive week and have a phenomenal trading week with opportunities going our way. All right. So other than that, appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys on the next call. Peace.